Hej, Rasmus här från swedgamingHQ och jag tänkte äntligen, enligt Jakob, spela in den andra episoden av Game of Thrones som kommer bli mycket längre än den senaste, eftersom att jag bara tog den i kvart och sen väntade en månad så gjorde den till och det kändes väldigt dumt av mig. Så nu kommer jag göra den väldigt lång, det kommer ta 11 år för att redigera den och ja, det är pretty much that. Då vi blev attackerade förra gången och sen dog en gammal gubbe och vi fick en svärd. That's pretty much I guess. Och nu så går vi här för att vi vill. Det är en gris. Ja, det var det vi skulle leta efter, men ja. Executive producer, the bloody executive producer of this bloody wanker game. Oh. Look at blood. Blood. That's highly unnatural. What creatures it could possibly... Nej! Vilken varelse skulle någonsin vilja skapa blod ur sina egna ådror? Jag vill också kolla på den här, för att jag är en hemsk människa. What are you gonna say? Nobody's gonna... Oh, well. Denna surfa. Tänker inte sjunga någonting alls. Jag vill inte bli copyrightad. Det har hänt. Våra första avsnitt vi någonsin släppte blev vi copyrightade på. Så jag vill inte att det händer igen. Jag ska aldrig någonsin. Men herregud, jag klickar på den sådär.
That's father's car.
Nej, det är nog konstigt.
Lord Bolton better give us fucking titles for this.
Ja, det är jättekonstigt ljud.
Winter may be coming, but at least still have his bacon.
Bacon! I want bacon. Give me bacon. Feed me bacon. Shh, they might be smelling my bacon.
Move along, boy. There's nothing for you here.
Father.
I said move on. Unless you want to get fed to the fucking pigs.
Get to your father.
I recognize you. You're a forester squire. Former Stark bannermen have no claim on land anymore. Or haven't you heard? The Starks are dead.
Delicious.
Where'd you get that sword?
None of your bloody
Not a
business.
chance that sword is
wanker.
his. Must have stolen it. Out here by himself.
None of your bloody
Probably a
business.
deserter.
None of your fucking
No,
business.
bloody, not fucking.
We're gonna
bloody.
feed you to the fucking pigs.
Well, at least it's... Oh! Look at the...
That sword's too big for you, boy. You can barely pick it up.
Get off my land.
This is Bolton land now, boy.
Boy.
Lord Bolton is the new Warden of the North. I reckon he like a proper lordly sword like that.
Ja, jag tror inte att de är... Ja, fan, jag hann inte läsa, jag pratar. I alla fall, med den där frisyren som den där ledaren har, jag vet inte riktigt... Alltså,
I'll have that sword, boy.
låter han det bara växa eller liksom, tänker han inte riktigt? Min karaktär är... Fuck you!
Fuck you.
Alltså, huvudpersonen, jag har inte sett vem det är. Jag har inte orkat kolla. Men han har i alla fall hår som är... Man klarar av att se, men den här fienden, alltså han... Bowl haircut. That's exactly what it is.
Alright. Finish this fucking pig farmer.
Pathetic. Det där var ingen bra voice actor. A weapon of
You are a
choice.
pig farmer, aren't you?
Oh. Bitch. Jaha, jag kan ha till bordet här. Det var ett problem förut. Min mus vill inte reagera om jag spelar det här spelet och den vill att jag klickar någonstans, alltså drar åt sidan. Så då försvinner musen bort från mitt spel. Så jag måste använda tangentbordet för det. What? Nej, Skype, sluta. Nika. Skype! You're ruining my game. Still able to... Nej. Yes.
Merci.
Nej, han blir plockad.
Please,
Merci, please.
I beg of you. I have a family. They'll never survive without me. I have no quarrel with you.
I also
I
have
was
family.
only following orders. No, please.
Jag har också en familj. Bitch,
Lord
please.
Whitehill will see you hang for this. That much I promise.
It's a great. Måste jag lida lite mer. Åh gud. Min temugg.
Father?
Såg ut som att min mikrofon blinkade så jag trodde jag hade sett av den. Jag blev jättearg på mig själv en sekund där.
Your sister.
I have a bloody sister.
She hid.
Not a great hiding spot. Lying there with a spear in her back.
I tried to stop them.
Alltså att stoppa ett spjut i ryggen och lägga sig ner är jättedumt sätt att gömma sig på. Det borde ingen testa hemma. Absolut inte om de också har spjut. Det är väldigt oproduktivt. För man dödar sig själv om man inte listar ut det.
I'll kill the men who did this.
Men de gjorde inte det. Hon högg sig i ryggen och la sig där så att de inte skulle hitta henne. När ska jag lista ut det själv? Kugghjul! Iron Wrath, Haze of Blood. Stronghold of House Police, T. Jag försöker alltid kolla på min klocka.
Garrett!
Så att jag ska hålla en
Get the
relativt
Castellan!
bra...
Tell him his nephew survived!
En relativt bra tid. För det får inte bli för lång, får inte bli för kort. För om jag gör det för kort, då kommer jag bli arg på mig själv. För det kommer ta jättelång tid innan jag får tummen ur till sån här video. Och dessutom, om den blir för lång så kommer det ta 11 miljoner år för mig att få upp den.
Bring the maester. Meet us in the Great Hall. Quickly.
Han borde göra någonting med, nej, de borde göra någonting med det där såret som han har där över kinden. För kindben är någonting riktigt
Two
viktigt.
Whitehill soldiers?
And a Bolton. They killed my family. And for what?
Vet du.
My sister, she was only 8 years old.
This never would have happened
Hon
with the
såg
Starks in
jättevuxen
power.
ut. Jag trodde det var hans mamma för jag såg hennes kropp
unimaginable.
faktiskt.
Unacceptable. You have my condolences.
Thank you, Maester.
Inte där, nej, I guess.
The blade cut deep, but I should be able to save your leg.
Det är inte vad någon hade sagt för den där
Your
tiden.
justice was swift.
Och någon hade blivit
Some
huggen
will
för det.
call
De
it
hade
vengeance.
antingen
No
helt
doubt the
satt eld
Whitehills
på det
will
eller
claim
huggit
it was
av det.
murder. It was your family.
Yeah.
I can't say I would have done any different than you.
It was justice. They got what they deserved.
They did indeed. We can't let
Jag
the
gillar den
Whitehills
här
just walk all
skäggsnubben. Han har
over
snyggt
us.
skägg, snyggt hår och håller med om mitt val.
These maggots ought to help prevent infection.
Han har
Hold
väl
the window open for me,
flintskalligt,
would you?
inget skägg och hade inte gillat mitt svar, då hade jag nog... hade jag nog inte accepterat hans val av... varför ligger han... Va?
These are dark days, I fear. To lose the lord of the
Det där är
house
väl
and
typ
the
motsatsen.
eldest son through
Ew.
such a despicable act of treachery and betrayal. Greater houses than ours have fallen in times such as this. The late Lord Forrester was a good man.
We can avenge
Poor
them.
Roderick. A
Och jag
serious
börjar
man,
tänka
but he
att
would have
om
made a good
någon,
lord.
ifall jag helt
Roderick and
plötsligt
Lord
bara stänger
Forrester.
av ljudet
We can
eller någonting,
avenge
då är
them
mina
And
föräldrar
attack
kommer
House
hem
Frey.
och då
Now is
kommer
the time
det...
to find allies,
Alltså
not
mitt
enemies.
ljud
The
kommer bli
future of
mer
this
fucked up
house is
än
in
vad
Lord
det här.
Ethan's hands
Alltså
now.
ni kommer inte höra mig,
Very
jag kommer att
young,
prata med någon i några sekunder så jag kommer stänga av micken, jag kommer fortsätta spela och så. Och komma tillbaka så snabbt jag kan, men det
Right.
kanske tar några sekunder.
This might hurt a bit.
Fast
Hold this for me,
jag
will you?
tvivlar på att hon kommer hem nu, för eftersom att hon sa att hon kommer möta och så.
I understand from your uncle that Lord Forrester saved your life.
He did.
Och sen dessutom, jag tror, eller jag hoppas verkligen att jag löste problemet med min video blir alltid förhållande.
He's as good with the sword as anyone
Nej,
I've
jag
seen.
ska klicka på en annan.
That's not how it happened.
Jag är van vid Mass Effect och Star Wars
Well, I'd imagine Lord Forrester would sacrifice himself to save anyone from his house.
Mittersta och Dragon Age för den
Lady
delen.
Forrester will be
Den
here
i
any
mitten
moment
är
now.
så här
I'd like you
skämt-ish.
to walk for me first.
Och
See if you can
de
put any
längst ner
weight
är
on that
oftast
leg.
argt eller elakt. Så nu när jag klickar på någonting så är jag van vid det. Fast jag tvivlar starkt på att de använder den här. För det här är första Telltale-spelet jag spelar
It's better
faktiskt.
to let the blood circulate.
Jag vill gå fram. Min. Pax. Varför kan vi inte kolla ut för vänster istället för att kolla på det? Jag har faktiskt hållit mig från att kolla på all sorts gameplay av det här spelet. Det är svårt för jag var jättepeppad men dessutom jag vill inte spela det själv för jag fastnar med LOL. Jag fastnar med LOL. För LOL är mitt favoritspel just nu i alla fall. Så jag spelar det och då kom jag på vända jag skulle inte spela Telltale Game of Thrones. De bara nej, du skulle ju spela LOL. Ja just det, jag
An ironwood shield.
The strongest wood in the known world.
How about the unknown world? Is there any strongest wood? Is there? Framåt.
You seem to be favoring it. Always sad to see a warrior lose a leg.
I'm fine, Maestro Tingrin. Look, I'll show you.
Look at. Jaha, jag kunde bara gå där, men det... Vad fick jag runt tidigare då? Bortsett från bord och sånt. Hej
Mirror. Still in King's Landing, I suppose. Although, I wonder if they'll bring her home. Talia and Ethan. I suppose Lord Ethan now.
Jag kan prata med, jag kan kolla på henne.
Lady Forrester. She's always been kind to me. Treated me like I was a Forrester myself.
Jag kan ligga Ryan.
Never easy being the fourth born son.
No, I don't want to right click.
Lord Forrester. It was an honor to squire for him.
Just det, han dog ju, Roderick, för att jag bara Roderick! Han bara, what? Och så blev han skjuten.
Roderick.
Alltså liksom...
He was our best warrior by far.
Han dog ju bara för att man distraherade honom. Det hade varit bättre om de hade sprungit fram och huggit någon så att han hade fått hjälp istället för att få honom att liksom kolla på dig. För då blev han distraherad och snälla gå framåt.
I may be mistaken. You do seem able to put weight on it.
Medical supplies. I will look at them. I will touch them.
Rather cute little creatures, aren't they?
I guess.
Vad är det för något? Jag antar att alla redan vet vad det är för något. Look at. Bandages. Varför skulle jag plocka upp dem, I guess? Det är en bra sak att ha bandage. Ja, spara det. I save this for later. Jag ska plocka upp så mycket jag kan här. Oh, we can smoke this. This will be great to smoke. What more can we pick up?
No, you see there? You're limping again.
I'm fine, really.
Well, no, you're not. You just got stabbed in the leg. Herregud, gå bara fram. I guess we're done. I will go onward with my... Choice water.
It's a good thing you've done, bringing that back to House Forrester.
That's not showing it, that's showing
By right, that belongs to Lord Ethan now. That sword has been handed down through 50 generations of Forresters.
But I'm a Forrester now. Either you want it, or I have it. I will have it either way.
Did your leg feel weak?
No. I just wanted to ask you. Who is the new Lord of House Forrester?
Why, Ethan, of course.
Ja, visst är det. Han sa ju det tidigare. Han bara, it's probably Lord Ethan. Han bara, who is the Lord?
At the
Ethan.
Citadel, I swore an oath to serve whichever noble house I was assigned. Advising the late Lord Forrester was an honor. Advising Ethan, his third-born son, is challenging. There's still so much he has to learn, yet the very fate and future of this house rests in his hands. Which is rather frightening when you think about it.
Jag kommer antagligen byta ut den relativt snart. Men
Why
det är
did the
ingenting
White
som jag
House
kan
hate
göra
the Foresters?
så snabbt.
I think
för
it's
att
safe
jag
to say the feeling is
tjänar inte in
mutual.
några
There's
egna
been
pengar.
enmity between the two houses
Det är
for
mina
as long as
föräldrars
anyone
pengar.
can remember.
Allt som
I
jag
don't
spelar
doubt
på
someone
just nu
killed someone, which led to more killings of someone's, and then, well,
jag
here we
har
are.
sparat pengar som jag inte ens har tjänat ihop själv. Jag har fått dem som jag har sparat.
White Hills want Forrester
Så
Ironwood.
jag har fått
They'd take it all if we'd let them, especially
ta det
now with the
lugnt ifall jag
Boltons
ska
in
köpa, för
power.
jag ska
Proceed to
renovera om
clear
mitt
cut
rum.
every last
Då
inch
kommer
of it
jag få
until
en
there's
ny
nothing
tangent.
left.
Nu kommer jag få en
Just as
ny
they've done before.
bänk. Och jag kommer få en ny stol så ni kommer inte behöva knakande.
What will happen to me now?
Excellent
Så jag behöver
question.
sitta med böjd rygg och
Under
helt
normal
stela ben, annars så
circumstances, you
låter det
could join
jättemycket.
Sir Royland and his men. Although, given the circumstances of your circumstances, it becomes a bit tricky, doesn't it? I suppose it will be for Lord Ethan to decide.
Lord Forrester promoted me. At the Twins, I'm no longer a squire, if that matters.
It might, I
It
suppose.
doesn't. I mean, it might.
But I'll
Of
defer
course,
to Lord Ethan on
of course
this.
it does. I knew it all along. Oh, I want to see
Can
Ethan.
I see Ethan? Is he here?
He is, but I'm afraid he's indisposed at the moment. He prefers not to be disturbed while practicing his lute.
Jag tror det stod practicing his life. Det hade
Can I
varit
go now?
mycket bättre om han sagt det, för då hade jag
I
vetat.
believe
He
your
was
leg will
taking
be
a
fine.
wank.
Only time will tell, but... Lady Forrester.
Ah, she's been
Welcome
nice to me,
home,
obviously.
Garrett. We're all relieved to know you survived.
Shake
Thank
hand.
you, my lady.
Something in that
Talia
matter.
asked to see you.
Garrett, I heard what happened. Is it true?
No, it's complete.
Your family-
It's the lie. I know the cake is a lie. I know it's a shock, but it is actually a lie. I feel you, bro, but
So
the
sorry.
cake is a lie.
Me too.
Yeah, I really wanted the cake, bro.
Off to bed now. Hurry on.
Men det var inte typ eftermiddag. Varför går de och lägger sig nu? Eller det kanske är
Garrett was
sommar.
just telling me how valiantly Lord Forrester fought to the end, even when all was lost. I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know
He loved his family.
whatever you can recall.
He loved his family, my lady. He was very proud of Roderick.
Yet he was unable to save him.
Men herregud, det var jag som dödade honom, okej?
You
Förlåt.
were with Roderick.
I told you.
I'm sure it was chaos and confusion, but if you can remember anything, I'm sure Lady Forrester would like to know.
He fought valiantly.
He fought valiantly, my lady.
Of course he did. He was House Forrester's best.
Don't repeat what I say. You, Stuffu. I'm speaking to the woman
This
here.
has been so incredibly difficult
You,
for us.
stay away.
Especially the children.
Maybe
But
if you give
I
me
was
your beard,
told-
that would be lovely.
I was told you were the last to see my husband alive.
Varför
Yes,
varje
my
gång jag
lady.
spelar in så börjar jag
I know it
frysa?
may be
Jag fryser
difficult to
aldrig vanligtvis.
remember,
Varje gång jag
but
spelar in en
if I
video
may
då blir
ask,
jag
Was
iskall.
there anything he said?
Any last words before he passed? If you can remember.
He asked me to return this to House Forrester. He said this is where it belongs. With his family.
Nej, vänta, ställ en
Thank
fråga.
you, Garrett.
Of course, my lady.
Kom igen.
demands a response. It's too dangerous, especially now.
Vem är det?
Now is the time to prove our strength
I'll be
Nej, det är
sure
till
it's given to
gammelgubben.
Ethan.
against aggression. Duncan, this was our land. They were our people. Your family.
Vem är det där? Eller inte honom, han.
I share your outrage, Sir Royland.
Oh,
I
well,
do.
I guess.
But now is not the time to provoke the White Hills. Not with Ramsay Snow coming to see us bend the knee.
The hell with Ramsay Snow, the bastard.
Garrett, you understand what this means.
Let
You
the
killed a
unsick
Bolton,
go
and
now.
Ramsay Snow will want his retribution.
We're the ones that should be demanding retribution. This happened on Forrester
Kill my
land.
family.
They killed my family.
And they'll pay for what they've done. That much, I promise.
But I
Now
don't want to
is
pay
not
you, I
the
just wanted to
time
tell
for
you they
vengeance.
killed my
Not
family.
now. When?
We have to be smart.
I had nothing
Ramsay Snow will be
relevantly
here
to this,
within the week.
this
And what would you have?
matter, but I
Nothing.
really want to say
I would
that
have
they
us
killed
use
my
our
family.
heads while they're still
I won't
attached
say
to our
anything
shoulders.
this argument, all you say they
Garrett
killed
has
my
lost
family.
as much as anyone else within these walls.
I'll go
Maybe
take some
you
notes
can
now.
talk some sense into your uncle.
When you know
Garrett's
that they killed my
suffered
family.
enough already.
I'm not
You
gonna
asked
say
too
anything.
much of the boy.
He deserves to be heard.
Right,
It was his
say nothing.
family they killed.
I'm
We
lying.
should demand justice.
I lied, I said
Aye.
something, haha.
Justice on their terms. Which means they'll have your head. Justice is taken, not demanded.
Jag har en idé. Alla sätter
Then
på
what's to be
sig
done?
järnhalsdukar. Du kommer aldrig kunna ta våra huvuden. Det är alltså, jag vet, det är lätt genialiskt,
It will be for
men
Lord Ethan to
så smart är
decide.
jag. Alla sätter på sig järnhalsdukar, så springer vi in. De kommer bara, oh shit, what are we supposed to do? Och we like, nothing but truth. Och så vinner vi kriget. Och äter pannkaka.
This, I'll accuse you of murder
Och dricker till.
and us of protecting you. The boy was just defending himself. I'm not
wasn't
faulting him
murder.
for what he did.
It wasn't murder. It was justice.
Not in their eyes. It's just
Jag
the
kommer
excuse
fortsätta
Ramsay
babbla om
Snow would need to
justice.
put us to the torch and kill us
Och
all.
kolla om
To
det
see
blir
them
något
try.
konstigt
I'm
slut.
afraid
Och
it's
säger,
a
here
risk
was
we cannot take.
a man of
Which is
justice.
why you cannot
Det är bra
stay.
sen. Om man
Cannot
säger justice
stay.
varje gång man kan.
Duncan, the boy has suffered enough.
But where would I go?
The one place beyond the reach of even House Bolton.
Hell.
You're sending him to the wall. The boy's
Wall.
done nothing wrong. Not in the eyes of the Boltons. I'm afraid it's the only solution. Especially now, when the house is so vulnerable.
Uncle, my place is here. Who would defend the house? You said we need men who can fight.
And I
There'd be
can't fight.
nothing we could do to protect you.
We
To stay would bring destruction
Men
upon us all.
han säger det hela
I know
tiden. Han
that's
vill
not
inte
what
bli
you want.
skyddad.
You
Han
want.
vill döda.
I
Eller
know
men
it's difficult to understand.
vad?
But you must think of the house.
I won't put others at risk. I'll go.
Kallt.
I know it doesn't seem fair, but it is what's best.
Jag tror att jag ska sätta på en morgonrock på mina kläder.
That settles it.
Jag tror nog att...
You can have my horse.
And
I'll see you
my
have plenty
axe.
of food. But we haven't much time. The White Hills will come looking for you.
Förlåt. Nu kommer ljudinställningen ändras lite snabbt. Boop. Jag är hemskt ledsen. Jag behövde bara höja min mikrofon. För jag vet inte om ni hör mig eller inte. Om ni inte hörde mig,
I'd gladly
hej.
drive a sword through Lord Whitehill's heart if given a
Det
chance.
är allt jag kommer säga.
I would. And God's willing someday I will. But for
Nej
now,
men kolla, det är en häst. Den
have House
har
Forrester to consider
jättesvarta
first.
ögon. Jag har sett
I know
hästar
you
med
want to
ögon.
stay.
Så svarta är de inte.
But Lord Forrester
That
would be
horse
proud
is
that
one
you put
damn
the
possessed
interests
horse.
of the house ahead of your own. Many of Lord Forrester's
Oh.
best men have volunteered for the war. His own great uncle was a ranger with the Night's Watch,
I'll do what's best.
I'll do what's best.
which often isn't what's easiest, but necessary nonetheless.
Jag gillar ingen av sidokaraktärerna inte reagerar på att man knappt
I've been
pratar.
waiting
Man
for the
säger
right
typ,
moment to tell you.
när man säger någonting annorlunda så säger man en
What?
mening. Så säger man typ inget.
What is it?
Lord Forrester asked me to give you a message. He said, the North Grove can never be lost.
I bet my beard that is supposed to be...
Sorry,
supposed to be said.
you caught me by surprise. It's not often discussed,
Men,
if ever.
förlåt, men min skjorta
What is
började
the
hata mig
North
för en sekund här. Men,
Most don't even know it exists. They think it's just a myth made up by wildlings and fools.
vi ser, jag kan slänga in den här nu. Ännu en gång,
You
som jag
haven't
sagt
told
flera gånger
anyone
idag.
else,
Grattis
have
på födelsedagen, Rebecca. Du fyller
This
15
is
år idag och det
important,
gör du.
Garrett.
Vare sig du vill eller inte.
Lady
Du fyller
Forrester
år idag.
asked.
Och du
I
kommer
said
inte höra det idag.
Well done. Lord
Antagligen.
Forrester was
Men jag
right
sa det
in
idag.
his trust in you.
Flera gånger.
From this day forward, this will be
Fast jag
our
trodde det var imorgon.
secret.
Så sa jag det idag.
Soon, I may need your
Haha.
help, but I can't say anything more
Peace
just
out.
yet. Just know the North Grove may very well be vital to the future of this
Oh god.
house. But don't breathe a word of it to anyone at the wall. Become a ranger if you can. It will help.
Käkade jag middag? Jag käkade någonting tror jag. Jag mår bättre nu. Jag har inte ätit någonting. Hungrig.
Iron
Just det,
from
jag
ice.
käkade... Just det, minns jag. Jag käkade
Iron
någonting.
from ice.
Jag tänkte att det var lite konstigt. Jag var jättehungrig när jag kom hem.
House
Så jag minns inte.
Forrester. Your actions at the wall will reflect the honor and dignity of the house.
I'll make
Det
you
känns som att jag
proud.
inte sätter
You
någon
already have.
ansträngning i den här gameplayen med tanke på att jag bara klickar på det jag tycker är rätt. Man gör ju inte så jättemycket. Det är typ fighting scenes i konversationen. Ja, det vill jag ta. Klick. Vänta 10 minuter. Ja, det vill jag ha. Klick. Jag känner igen det i ansiktet. Var känner jag igen det ifrån? Vem sa inte det?
Garrett, wait!
Hon ser ut som en liten flicka. Ah, tack. Ja. Thank
Be
you.
safe.
Lägg dig inte bak, vi kan sätta på dig det, din dumma jävel. Han vet när man sätter på sig så här, halsband. Han kommer gå till första bästa människa. Bara, vad fan är det här? Jag fick det av en kvinna, vad ska jag göra med det? Du sätter på dig det. Jag har hört av en tjej i min klass att jag ska övertala en kvinna. Jag ska övertala den kvinnan. Eller väl, det kanske får hon tidigare. Fan, jag borde bett om mer detaljer. Fast jag sa inga spoilers.
Couldn't find him. Could you?
Var det här några år sedan? Eller jag förstår inte. Hur? Det kanske var något tips.
He hides too well.
Jag är för trött.
Smart, he
Jag är
would
ledsen.
reveal himself.
I don't like this game anymore. Maybe something happened to him.
Ethan's
Men
fine.
va?
He's just forgotten this is a game.
I win.
Congratulations, your lordship.
Nej, så han är lord. That
Don't
little
worry.
punk is a lord.
It's just a game, Ryan.
Stupid game.
Jag har
I don't
problem.
like it.
Jag är van
He was
vid att se
worried you were
människor
gone.
I thought we'd never find you again.
vid en viss längd.
I'm right here.
Det är strax under
And
min
I
haka.
promise,
Eller strax
I'm
över min
not
haka.
going anywhere.
Men om de inte är
Wish
långa.
Laura was
Men
here.
om jag kollar på en skärm som här, jag köper min lilla skärm nu för annars
I
blir
do too.
resolutionen
But Mira's
konstig.
in King's
Med window
Landing
mode.
and
Can't she come home?
Och då ser alla människor
I
ut
want
som
her to
barn
die too.
om de inte har
Ryan,
skägg
she's perfectly
eller
safe, I
har
promise
så
you.
här grått hår och så. Typ
I don't
det
want
där,
her to
den
die
som
either.
den där kvinnan där.
Maester Ortengren said he
Jag
got
har
sent
inte
to the war.
jag fokuserar inte ett dugg på storyn
Oh,
just nu.
Miss
Men
Garrett. He was nice.
He won't get hurt.
de ser ut som
Got
barn för
hurt
mig.
by those
Alltså,
White Hill men. No one will tell me what Garrett did, but it must have been serious. I heard Duncan and Sir Royland talking. They said someone will come here looking for revenge.
Everyone's worried about you, but I'm not. I know you'll protect us.
Who said they're worried about me?
jag är sjuk.
Well,
Det är så anledningen att jag inte har
so
spelat in
one for one.
strax. Jag har
Says you
knappt
can't
spelat in
find
några
it.
videor det här halvåret.
And
För att jag var jättemycket sjuk. Jag är fortfarande halvt sjuk.
Sir Royland forgets
Ish.
himself.
Jag har
He
ont i
doesn't know
halsen och
me
så, men
or what I'm capable
jag
of.
what does milksop mean?
ska försöka bättra mig med att lägga upp videor.
But I know it's not
Men
good.
just nu så är det med Jakob som lägger upp
you should let Sir
två
Royland
cinematics nu
teach you
då.
how to
Så
wield
han har
a
lagt upp
sword.
cinematics,
Like a man.
Minecraft, en
He
Sims-video.
taught Roderick and
Väldigt
Asher.
förhållande. Jag var med på en
He even showed
Payday-video
me
men
how
det
to
räknas
fight.
inte som att jag lagt upp
Properly,
den.
I
Som att
mean.
Jakob
A lord should know
spelade
how to
in.
fight.
Jag fick inte ens reda på att vi spelade in förrän typ strax in, långt in. Och sen så stängdes den av när jag insåg att vi spelade in.
Remember when we were younger? When we all used to play here?
Fast
You,
det känns
me, Roderick,
mer
Asher.
naturligt att
We'd all
spela
be out here
in
for hours.
med polare. För då pratar jag som normalt
Where was
förutom att
I?
jag inte svär
You
lika
weren't
mycket.
born yet.
We had so much fun.
Ja.
Then, well, then everything
Och
changed.
då...
Roderick became so serious. The
Jag har
Lord
glömt
in
vad jag pratade om
training.
idag.
We never
Just det,
smiled
nu när jag
anymore.
spelar in själv det här,
Asher-
det känns
just got
jättekonstigt. För
angry
jag
at
sitter
everything.
och pratar med mig själv i princip. Och
Promise
jag,
me you won't be like that.
det är inte så att någon kommer in och
Just
bara
be
Rasmus är
you.
galen eller? Nej,
I like you the way you
jag
are.
tycker själv att jag är galen.
I know a lord has many responsibilities, but you don't need to
Jag
be
tycker
like
själv
them.
att jag är galen när jag
Don't want
sitter
to
och
get
pratar nu.
angry.
För jag vet att i
Well, I
värsta
may
fall
have
så
to.
kollar ingen på videon.
Father did sometimes.
Och då sitter jag och pratar med mig
You're
själv.
nice. Everybody says that
Your
about
sister,
you.
Talia.
But since you're the new lord,
Ah,
anything
eller
you
jag
want.
vet inte.
I suppose.
everyone will have to do as you say. So I could have all the sweets I want.
It was that
Yay!
simple. It would be nice if someone did what I wanted for once.
As many
Yay!
as you'd like, yes.
Really?
Of course.
Sweet,
Why not?
sweet, sweet! Yay! I want treats. I want treats.
Great hall at once. Quickly, on your feet.
And jag hate. Det känns som att det är sådär man inte pratar med sin chef. Om man... Vem vågar ringa mig
What's the matter?
i ett tillfälle som
Lord
detta?
Whitehill has arrived.
Min
Running
mikrofon
out,
kommer nu
and
stängas av i
certainly
några sekunder.
unexpected.
Jag är hemskt ledsen.
He's come demanding justice.
Hallå, det här är Rasmus. Jag är hemskt ledsen för det lilla avbrottet. Det ska inte hända igen och nu resumar vi.
Can't he meet with Duncan? He is the Castellan.
Stay with us.
Duh.
Please, Ethan.
He's demanding an audience with the Lord.
Vem är det där?
We really must
Nej, det är den fula
It's your
jäveln.
decision. You are the Lord.
If I were Lord, I would command Ethan to stay with his family.
I'd rather stay here. Tell him I'm busy at the moment.
Perhaps the Lord could play games after he tends to business.
Well, I don't give a
He's right.
fuck.
It's okay. You should go.
Okej, jag fick en
Fine.
väldigt...
Let's be done with it.
Så det, jag fick jättemycket snor så jag började prata utan att andas. Och då kom jag på att jag måste andas också. Så. Yeah. Men de borde ju vara glada. Jag bara, ja, jag stannar här. De bara, nej, men det vill ju det. Nej. What's going on?
They showed up unannounced. Lord Whitehill is in a lather. I assume you explained to Lord Ethan why they're here?
Business with Garrett. I told him.
Lord Whitehill knows Garrett is a squire to this house. Or was, I suppose.
Was. It makes no difference. The Whitehills were clearly in the wrong, so don't give him any satisfaction. Out there, you said you wished to stay. If you wish to stay Lord of this house, then show him the same defiance.
Dang.
Let's not do something rash.
I can handle Lord Whitehill.
Well,
I can handle anything.
Now is not the time to anger Lord Whitehill any more than he
När
already
gick han
is. He's got
ifrån
5
att
times
vara
as
en
many
sur
men,
gammal
and the
ärrad
backing of
gubbe
House
till att vara
All
den
the
som
more reason to
smörar?
stand up for ourselves. Only cowards and dead men roll over.
Who is it? It's still blocked, I think. It's a fatso! Yay!
Lord Ethan, is it? My condolences for your father and brother.
Det var ju han som dödade dem.
The late Lord Forrester was no friend to me or my house.
Thank you, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not gonna shake your hand, you fatso. You may...
My only regret is I wasn't there to drive the
Jag
dagger
tror han
into his
spottade mig och
heart
skulle säga
myself.
I hate you.
I've been waiting for this day all my life. The Forresters finally get their due.
How dare you?
I dare, and I'll do as I damn well please.
You're too fat to
And no
talk like
bread and
that.
salt! What kind of fucking house receives a lord with no fucking bread and salt? You bloody amateur. No courtesies. I should have expected as much.
Calm yourself, old man.
You little fuck! That's how you talk to a lord?
I'm a lord
Forresters
too.
have shit on us for generations. Well, now the Starks are no longer around to have your back, are they? We're the power in the north now.
Roose Bolton is the Warden of the North.
Aye. And we've been his bannermen for 5 fucking centuries. You cunt.
Vårda språket, gamle man.
Lord Ethan, you're losing control of this.
That's enough, Lord Whitehill.
I'm not finished.
Yes, you are.
Maybe if you hadn't
Nej,
been so
jag vet att
fucking
det är det du
greedy with
säger
the
när du
ironwood,
sitter och äter
things would have
buffé,
been
men
different
nu så är
between
du
us.
faktiskt
You
klar med den här
squandered your
konversationen.
share.
Our share was taken from us. We had no fucking choice but to harvest what was left.
What is it you want, Lord Whitehill?
It's that
Your
man.
man, the squire. We were minding our own business, keeping the king's peace, as his lordship here said, when your man attacked us for no reason.
Hear that? Attacked for no reason.
No reason. You murdered his family.
Then you admit it was your man who killed my men. And a pig farmer at that. How do you answer for your squire?
Jag tycker
Lord
att
Ethan?
han borde skämmas
He
om en
acted in
pig
your
farmer.
name. And you are the lord of this house.
We lost people too, Lord Whitehill. Your men murdered his entire family.
You lost pig farmers, not soldiers. The soldiers worth 100 of their type. Where's the fucking coward who killed my men? I know he's here. What have you done with him?
I took care of it. He received his punishment and it's done. He's gone.
What? Gone? That was my justice to deliver, boy, and you denied me of it.
Men herregud!
Until I have my justice. Now bring me the coward who did it, or you'll answer to Roose Bolton.
När får man döda honom? Det vill jag veta.
What kind of fucking
Varför
house
jag
is
dödade den där
this?
tjockisen.
A house of honorable men.
Damn that entrance though.
Lady Forrester.
You bellow like a wounded boar, Lord Whitehill. Have you forgotten your manners?
Oh.
I mean, no disrespect
Burn.
to you, lady, considering your losses and all.
Kan inte hon gå fram och hugga
This is
honom?
not over.
Kan inte hon gå fram och typ skära
It's
halsen
over
av
when
honom?
my son says it is.
This is over, Lord Whitehill.
Jag
Ethan
älskar
is
den där
Lord of
kvinnan,
Ironrath
inte
now.
bokstavligen.
By rights his
Men-
word is law here.
God, hon har
If
varit
that displeases
badass.
you, then I trust you can find the door.
Oh.
That lad. may
Jag
the Lord
skulle hellre spela som henne än den här lilla snorungen.
But Lord Bolton will have the final say. I'll send him a raven letting him know a Forrester man killed one of his own. That the new Lord Forrester lied to my face and denied me my justice. Then we'll see whose word is
Who would
law.
like to lie to your ugly fucking face?
You're a craven, Lord Whitehill.
Jag vet inte vad Craven är, men jag antar att det är väldigt elakt. Jag ska precis innan den här... Jag ska checka upp efter det här gameplayen. Ska jag kolla vad en Craven är. Jag antar att det har någonting med tjockis, hoppas jag.
He stood up to him like a true lord.
You were brave, my son. But you'll need to be braver still when Ramsay Snow arrives to see you bend the knee. Prepare a raven. We need to send word to Mira in King's Landing at once. Your sister can help us.
Oh, King's Landing,
Although
that's
just a
nice.
handmaiden, she has Marjorie Tyrell's favour. And Lady Marjorie's betrothal to the king may be enough to keep the Boltons at bay. If it's presented to her as it should be.
Frukt! Frukt! Äta frukt! Ja, hon dog. Det var inget. Det var för mycket frukt. What is this? Look at. Do not open it! Just look at it. Oh no! Why do you disobey me, young woman?
Ethan made this for me.
Yes, he did. Obviously. Junkish coin!
Asher sent me this coin to remember him.
Ja.
It's a strange place, Essos.
Många människor gör henne saker. Alltså... Nej.
It was very kind of Lady Marjorie to give this to me.
Jag tror du skulle säga make this for
It once
me.
belonged to Lady Elena.
Jag antar att give är samma. Look at it. Förlåt. I'm sorry for my bad manners.
Father. Much excitement here in King's Landing for the coming wedding. Lady Marjorie has proven to be quite popular throughout the city. I do wish you and Mother could come, although I know it would be impossible under the circumstances. I miss all of you, and I look forward to the day you can.
Why is she making that face? Jag tycker hon borde sudda bort sin sura min. Sudda bort sin sura min. Munnen den ska skratta och vara glad. Munnen den ska sjunga tralala. Fortfarande arg. Vad är det för fel på det människa? Vem blir inte glad av det där? Liksom.
Wonders made by man, by Lomas Longstrider. A gift from Roderick.
Där kommer det ansiktet igen när jag gör ögonbrynen och stänger ögonen. Och så är det jättemisstänksam ut. Roderick, who's that? Oh right, Roderick. Jag tror det där var en så här, ett alternativ jump out of. Det hade varit
King's Landing.
så här, game over, you jump out
I
of the
wonder if
building.
it's sunny at Ironrath today.
I'm emo. I'm Nemo. That.
It troubles me to even ask this of you, but you must appeal to Lady Marjorie to intervene on our behalf.
Förlåt.
She is our best hope, and can be a powerful ally, especially now when your family so desperately needs her help.
tänker inte öppna. Jag ska kolla om det är några fler saker här. Nej. Ja! Look at. Nej.
One moment.
Oh, sorry, milady. I didn't mean to disturb you.
Clean yourself and come back. Meh.
No, it's fine. Come in.
After you clean yourself. What did I just say? Yes, clean yourself with that bucket. Nej, vad gör han med sina smutsiga händer? Ah, det är kol.
Begging your pardon, milady, but you all right? If you don't mind my asking, you seem rather upset.
I'm fine.
I'm fine, thank you.
Of course, milady.
Yeah, of course I avoid a question.
Please hurry if you can. Lady Marjorie will be here any minute.
Of course, milady.
Tänk om man skulle tappa allt kol.
Lady Marjorie? I may be wrong, but it seems like you do.
It's widely known that I work for Lady Marjorie.
I've seen you with her before. You seem like good friends.
Hon har en väldigt stark förmåga att bara höja ett ögonbryn så där mycket.
Outside the royal sept, talking to Queen Cersei.
Jag måste liksom ta ner ena ögonbrynet för att höja det andra. Hon bara, bitch please. Så flyger det ena ögonbrynet.
They appear to be having some sort of disagreement.
You were eavesdropping.
You were eavesdropping?
No, not at all. I was just passing by and I heard them arguing about House Forrester and...
House Forrester?
I want to send him out. Like, nej.
I thought you'd like to know.
Okej, jag ska lyssna. Kan jag bara spela klart så jag kan avsluta inspelningen och då sätta på min morgonrock.
Most people don't tend to notice a callboy. Not in King's Landing with so many lords and ladies about. You see and hear all sorts of things when people don't even know you're there.
Well, I noticed you.
Good night, milady.
Lady Marjorie, you're early.
I was hoping there would be time for us to talk. Come, there's something we must discuss.
Va? Vad var det? Jag kollar inte, jag kollar på TV. Jag måste stänga av TV:n om jag ska kolla, om jag ska spela in.
From the day you arrived in Highgarden, I thought of you more as a friend than as my handmaiden. A dear friend, in fact.
Det är synd att jag inte kommit dit hon är där. För hennes man dog nyss, där jag kom.
What you've suffered is beyond imagining.
You're very kind, my lady.
Actually, you're not, but you are.
But you must not despair. We will get through this together. You must understand there are limits to what I can say, especially here in King's Landing, now that I am to be queen.
Nej, ska hon gifta sig med jag tänker inte säga kvinnliga könsorganet på YouTube, men han är ett kvinnligt könsorgan och hon ska gifta sig med honom och det är väldigt förberedande.
Cersei herself cornered me this morning outside the royal sept. She mentioned the northern girl in my service, and she painted you a traitor.
Oh no, I couldn't.
She was very pleased with herself.
I'm not a traitor.
Of course not. It's only an excuse to torment you, and by extension, me.
Smile.
She demands an audience. She wants an apology of some sort. For what, I don't know, but she's waiting for us now, and I promised I would bring you to her. Yes. I wouldn't ask this of you if it were not important.
I'll do as you ask, my lady.
I knew I could trust you. Humor her. Tell her what she wants to hear. See if the Queen Regent is ready to receive us.
Can't do shit by her own. Det är 2 guards där, borde inte de kunna göra det? Att bara prata om det hade nog dragit deras uppmärksamhet mindre än om de hade gått iväg. För nu kommer de antagligen bara, wait a minute, they won something.
Good luck.
Jag missar så många konversationer när jag sitter och pratar med mig själv. Men what won't you do when you're on? Nej, jag vill inte prata. Jag känner igen den här längden. Är det?
You can do this.
Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, Peter, va? Jaha, Peter Dinklage, Peter Dinklage, and awesome. Gud! Honom! Kram! Kolla
Lady Marjorie, aren't you looking lovely this evening?
Oh my god, so awesome!
Tyrion. Your Grace?
I don't give a fuck about that woman. I want to speak to Tyrion.
Your Grace.
The girl knows her courtesies. Impressive. You may rise.
Jag vet hur
House Forrester is a northern house
hon är I serien.
Are they?
I beg your pardon, Your Grace.
I wasn't talking to you. I want to hear from the girl. Is your family loyal to the king?
Perhaps you should ask the new Lord Forrester.
He's not here, is he? She is. The girl can speak for her house.
House Forrester's loyalty to the crown never wavers, Your Grace.
I see. And yet...
And yet
for centuries, the Forresters have been loyal bannermen to House Stark. A house of traitors.
Yes, Your Grace. They are traitors.
The Starks were your liege lord, yet you name them traitors so easily.
Clearly her loyalty wavers quite a lot.
If she has any
loyalty,
is your house willing to swear fealty to your new liege lord, Roose Bolton?
He is the Warden of the North, Your Grace.
He is. And I the Queen Regent and Tyrion the Master of Coin.
The girl has a remarkable talent for answering questions while in fact saying nothing at all.
Oh my god, he should be named the Master of being badass, awesome and short.
Easily abandoned.
That's
but
freaking
now that
coin.
the war is over, we must look to rebuild and forge new alliances. There are ships and shields to be built, and Joffrey will need a steady supply of ironwood for his armies. I'm told there are others
and arrows to his face.
Purpose, but I trust we can rely on House Forrester.
Forrester ironwood does seem rather unique.
Yes,
Your Grace.
It would be a shame to see it fall into the hands of another house.
Men jag tycker Tyrion borde få en större roll I en sån här konversation. Bortsett från att bara lägga awesome än att lägga så bara awesome kommentarer.
Yes, Your Grace. I would do anything.
I see.
Hon ser jättesnäll ut.
What would you have the girl do, Cersei? It's not as if she fought beside the Starks, wielding a battle axe for the Northern Army.
It raises an interesting question, I suppose. Can we truly blame those who end up on the wrong side of the wall? Our dear Marjorie here was betrothed to Renly Baratheon on the false assumption that he would one day rule the Seven Kingdoms. Can we fault her for her mistake? Should she be held accountable?
I'm sure she regrets it.
Perhaps. Perhaps not.
If there's a point to this, I hope you find it quickly.
Loyalty can be such a hard thing to define.
It could.
This city alone is filled with all sorts of ambitious opportunists looking to reinvent themselves, pretending to be something they're not. Who knows what lurks within their hearts? You are a girl from the north, here in service to Lady Marjorie. One can only assume her interests are yours. Yet loyalty to a king, that must be absolute.
Jag måste verkligen skaffa
And if your loyalties were to
en recorder med en timer, för jag har ingen aning om hur långt jag är på. Jag antar att det är inne till 50 minuter ish.
I'm sure she
would...
would...
Let the girl answer the question.
I would be true to the king, Your Grace.
Jag kan hålla på till 5:30, för då vet jag att jag håller på.
I was beginning to worry you didn't have your priorities straight.
Men vad klickar det på?
She is a threat to the crown, isn't she? The most dangerous handmaiden in all of King's Landing.
Tyrion, you're gonna get me
killed. My sense is this girl will say almost anything to get what she wants. Which is not very encouraging. I'd like a word with you if I may.
Of
Det
course,
svarade en sak fel. Jag tror det här var hon menade med att jag måste övertala henne. Säg någonting!
I'll walk you out.
Yeah!
This may come as a surprise, but I met your father once, at the tourney at Lannisport.
Can't I hug him?
Even then he didn't trust Roose Bolton.
Not my character. I want to hug
We
him.
only spoke briefly, but your father struck me as an honorable man.
Jag vill krama om...
These would be trying times for your family.
Jag vill kunna krama om Peter Dinklage någon gång.
Thank you, Lord Tyrion.
Jag vill kunna bara gå och krama om honom. Då kommer, alltså mitt liv skulle bli till en dröm då.
That certainly took courage. To so publicly declare your loyalty to Joffrey for all to hear. Poor Lady Marjorie was humiliated. Although Cersei
jag skulle typ dö av en hjärtattack om jag skulle få träffa Peter Dinklage.
It was quite the first impression. I of course found it all highly entertaining.
I was trying to appease her.
I think that was clear to everyone. My sister and I have our differences. She takes great pleasure in her little charades. I take mine in thwarting them. We must find our amusements where we can. She threatened to give your ironwood to another house. It is the Master of Coin who decides such matters. The crown
the Master of Awesomeness.
Votes need wood, and I speak for the crown in this regard, not her.
I wouldn't want to anger Cersei.
And you'd be wise not to. But I
well,
suppose
she actually slapped hon slog till the Count King och det gör henne, det gav henne typ 5 miljoner i awesomeness. Fast det, tyvärr så gjorde Tyrion det också och det såg ut som att han typ hoppade upp när han gjorde det. Så Peter Dinklage leder fortfarande i badassness.
It may be far too dangerous.
It's a risk I'm willing to take, Lord Tyrion. Please.
You are a brave girl, aren't you?
Obviously I am.
I'll consider it. Now, if you'll excuse me, I promised Sansa I would join her for dinner tonight.
Snälla, fortsätt le mot mig!
3 beautiful bottles of Dornish wine await my arrival.
Good night, Lord Tyrion.
Just be careful. This is not the North. King's Landing can be a nest of vipers to the uninitiated.
Han är lätt min favoritkaraktär. Ingenting kommer någonsin stå honom. De kan komma med en snubbe som bokstavligen är en enhörning. Jag trodde episoden skulle vara slut nu. Eller den här delish.
Mira, I was worried. How was it? Cersei has a way of looking at you as though you're nothing.
It went well.
Really? That's a relief. Cersei is known for being rather difficult.
No way. I think she is the nicest
Marjorie
woman ever.
Spent the entire day working on seating arrangements for the wedding.
Gud, jag sitter fryser.
Of course, you and I are seated way at the back. Here with the 4th cousins and the 9th born sons. Ah, Sir Jaime. I wouldn't mind tarnishing that white cloak of his.
Sarah?
What? It's true.
And
Oberyn Martell, the Red Viper. I'm told he has a paramour, which I doubt is Dornish for wife.
He is quite handsome.
And quite passionate. From what he said.
or whatever.
Marjorie could make the right introductions. Who knows? We might meet our future husbands.
Det känns som att jag kommer inte behöva med tangentbord under någon gång som jag kör som henne. Jag kommer bara kunna sätta handen på min mus, inte på det sättet.
Would you marry Joffrey if it meant you'd become queen?
Fuck no. No.
He does have a certain look about him. And he's always treated Lady Marjorie well.
Not to Joffrey.
I'd be willing to marry, but not Joffrey.
Well, I would marry him. Imagine the power you would have
as
queen
Joffrey.
of the 7 kingdoms. I might even allow you to be my handmaiden. Let's see, who else should we marry off? Brienne of Tarth and Tyrion Lannister. What a perfect match!
No! Don't!
Sir Bronn and...
What are you doing? Well?
We're sorry, my lady. We were just having fun.
We are terribly sorry about having fun. We will never do it again.
This is not a game.
Ever.
It's a battle plan. Allies and enemies can be made with every move.
Oh.
Yet they say it is men who are powerful. The Queen was pleased by your display, Mira. I'm just glad it's over.
Jaha. Jag tror det gick bra.
King's Landing can be exhausting sometimes.
Always.
There's always someone to please or some perceived slight to smooth over. I fear it will only get worse when I am queen.
Once they know your true heart, the lords and ladies will have no choice but to love you.
Yep. They won't.
Do you agree?
Once you are queen, the lords and ladies will do their best to please you.
You learn very quickly.
What did I learn again?
Your words to Cersei were brave.
I don't learn anything from this gameplay, but sure. Nej, förlåt. Jag räddade på mig.
I do appreciate your willingness to appease her, as difficult as it may have been.
Thank you, my lady. There's been something on my mind. Something important. I did have a favor to ask of you in return.
Whatever you wish to say, you can say it in front of Sarah. There are no secrets between us.
Of course
it's about my family.
I trust her.
She's nice.
Go on. Ask.
Forgive me, my lady. I wouldn't otherwise ask this of you, but my mother insisted. It's about my family.
Ramsay Snow. What would you have me do?
My mother fears our family will suffer if Ramsay is left to do as he likes. She thought, if a raven could be sent to the Boltons to let them know House Forrester has the protection of the crown. I know it's a lot to ask of you, and I wouldn't otherwise, but she insisted.
That is no small request, especially
She
now.
noticed. Jag sa det om och om igen. My mother insisted. My mother insisted. I believe your mother wanted this to happen.
Joffrey
No
knows
way.
only too well your family fought for the Starks, and now you would have me ask him to intervene. Is the situation that dire?
You can't, my lady.
Hey.
King Joffrey won't like it. Just think how he turned on Lady Sansa. My mother feels it is urgent, my lady. She's unfamiliar with King's Landing and its politics. I hope you can understand that.
Let me just take my...
Very well. I'll make your request, but I cannot promise anything.
Thank you,
No one
my
can
lady.
promise anything.
I will send a raven to
Except
my family.
about I will take a step to the left. Except if you're standing on a ledge, then you shouldn't take a step to the left if the ledge is there. Then you should stay still and wait for the ledge to disappear. Någon spammar mig på LOL. Jag borde kolla vad det är just nu. Häst, stopp upp. Tack häst, nu vet de att jag är här.
7 hells.
No, 1 hell. -7.
Let's play a little game, shall we? Did you know my ancestors wore the skins of their enemies as a coat?
Göm dig! Göm dig! Dumpfuck! Dumpfuck, det var det.
Not my best work, unfortunately. I suppose I have fallen out of practice. But he didn't make it easy, what with all that bloody noise.
Like a drowning cat. I thought he'd never stop.
As my father likes to say, a naked man holds few secrets. But the flayed man holds none.
Pity.
That's a great speech.
Warden of the North.
He does now. How much further is it to these Foresters?
A day, my lord. 2 at most.
What was that?
Hur hörde han det?
My lord?
Jag hörde knappt.
Listen. There. Hear that? I know I heard something.
Nothing here.
Never mind.
Yes.
We've wasted enough time already.
That's what you get when you try to find me. I remain hidden. Whatever. Wow, var det så många där? Jag tror det var typ 5 pers. Så lekte med en död tror jag. Halvdöd. Dun dun dun. Dun dun dun. Dun 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 dun. Okej, jag trodde det skulle ta på det. Det var inget. Glöm att jag sa det. Hur skrek han?
Lord Ethan, as I was saying, you are young. And there are those within these walls who are uncertain of your leadership.
I am completely certain of my leadership.
But
and that's the only thing that matters.
300 generations of Forester Lords stand behind you.
300 generationer spöken lär nog inte hjälpa
grandfather, Lord Thorin
så länge vi inte spökar ett laban för det kommer
back the river valley from the White Hills.
What did they call my father?
Lord Gregor the Good.
A joker. I mean, Lord Gregor the Good.
He was fair and wise.
Why are you telling me this?
Because why not?
To help you rule, Lord Ethan. These were your father's people to lead and protect, and now they're yours. But your father did not bear this responsibility alone. He and every Forester Lord before him chose one man whom they trusted above all others. The Lord Sentinel. Forester traditions demand that a new Lord Sentinel must be chosen.
Keep walking, you craven son of a whore. Move. Summon the Lord. We need his judgment.
God, de där uppspärrade ögonen.
I've done nothing wrong. I was only trying to survive.
Lord Ethan. Miss.
Why did you kick him?
Why did you kick this man?
This craven is a deserter and a thief.
Well, I couldn't care less. I mean, of course.
This house is doomed. We all fucking know it.
Quiet, thief. Eric was supposed to be guarding our weapons, but instead we caught him stealing them.
He's not good at his job.
2 shields and 3 spears.
Why did you do it?
Because I've no wish to die.
I do. I guess we have something in common.
I fled.
I do not want to die either.
It's not stealing if you're taking what's yours by right.
He speaks truth.
I've a family to feed, and not 2 coins to rub together since Lord Gregor left us to rot here. Where's our pay? Our share of bread and wine grows smaller every day.
Leave the poor man alone!
Mercy. Go!
Lord Ethan, I know these words are hard, but they're honest. This house is falling. We'll never survive the coming winter.
We are in this together.
You say that, but it won't be you who's starving come winter.
You'll address him as Lord.
Lugna ner dig.
Lord Ethan, you must decide the punishment. Lord Gregor always took a thief's fingers. 3 of them.
Now may not be the time for harsh punishment. The men are on edge as it is.
Men need to know they cannot do whatever the fuck they please. Their lord will not permit it.
You can send him to the war.
Show him mercy, my lord. He's
Där blicken var övertygande nog.
I will decide.
Send him to the wall. Take his fingers. He's a thief.
If you punish me, you'll be punishing an innocent man. You'll be an injustice, my lord.
Whatever you will.
Please, my lord. My family depends on me. Our house tends to its people. See, this man is paid and his family is fed. Lord Ethan, you are truly a merciful and noble lord.
My lord, this man is a criminal.
And I don't.
A brazen thief.
He's also a father trying to help his children after we failed him. I cannot punish a man for our negligence.
You're rewarding a man who has no loyalty or honor.
Kan man inte skicka honom till väggen?
My lord, we must speak about our gold reserves. Soon.
My lord, I thank you for the mercy you've shown me. I will never forget my debt to you and to this house.
För bra vibrationer. Kolla det snabbt. Complete chapter 5 episode 1.
That was certainly unpleasant, but a lord must mete out punishment when it's due.
Not just yourself, of course.
It's a lord's duty, so I did it.
Yes, you did.
You heard what the thief said. I expect this sort of thing will happen again. But a sentinel can help you in the face of disloyalty. You need someone you can trust by your side.
A person. I would like a person.
Someone you can rely on, no matter the circumstance. Possessing wisdom.
Who do you think I should choose?
There are two capable men for the role. They both want the job, but neither thinks very highly of the other.
How do I decide between them?
Talk to them. Solicit the opinion of people close to you. Here, the bracer of the sentinel. The badge of office.
The badge of office. That's his
Tonight
office.
is your first small council meeting. It would be wise to bestow this bracer upon your chosen sentinel then, to show that you are decisive and in control of this house. Your sentinel will wear this for all to see.
Thank you for your counsel, Maester.
It is my duty. Come speak with me when you're ready to convene the small council, my lord.
My lord. No way. Jag ska kolla vad han heter så väljer jag honom. Han med skägget. För jag glömmer hans namn. Okej. Meister vem mer finns? Fed. Det är Duncan. Snubben. Mannen. Vem mer? Så har vi Malcolm. There is the person we cannot interact with. Och så har vi Sir Royland. Men var inte... Yes you are. Vad tog mannen vägen? Perfekt, jag tar bort honom jag skulle prata med. Jag antar att jag har honom. Talk to.
Duncan.
Yes, my lord.
I have much to consider and face a difficult decision.
Perhaps I can help. Your father often sought my counsel.
As Lord, I must name a sentinel.
Of course. And if I may ask, who do you favor for the role? Perhaps I can share my insight. And talking can sometimes help you make a decision.
Would you want to be the sentinel?
More than you can imagine, my lord.
I can imagine
With all
it
due
pretty
respect
much.
for Sir Royland, there's no one better suited to the role.
Jag tänkte avbryta nu om 2 minuter fast jag ska försöka avsluta den här episoden av Game of Thrones idag. För annars kommer jag aldrig avsluta den för att jag är långsam. Så kan jag avsluta nästa episod när jag får tummen ur att spela in en till video. Sounds good? Yeah, it does.
Maester?
Yes, Lord Ethan.
Are
you prepared to name your sentinel?
Yes I am actually.
Yes, Maester. I'm ready.
Very well. I will convene the small council
I will show Duncan. Min stol låter här. God. Bloody L. Telltale Games är det enda som jag ser. Det ser ingenting ganska det står bara Telltale Games.
You may sit.
I believe Lord
I allow you to sit down. Thank you. Dislike Christmas bonus. That was a Christmas bonus.
I must tell you. There was one man who stood above all others. Many thought either of you would make a fine sentinel, but I have made my decision.
Duncan Donuts.
Duncan Tuttle, you will be my sentinel.
Tuttle? This is reckless.
Lord Ethan has made his choice.
Jag hatar ju Royal.
I will not disappoint you.
Jag ogillar hans ansikte och jag ogillar honom.
Now, Sentinel, what do you have to report of Ramsay Snow?
Our scout says only a day's ride from here.
Then we
with
kill
no
him.
time to waste.
Who knows what he's capable of? We need to prepare for the worst.
Va?
The Boltons need our people to harvest the ironwood. Even the bastard Ramsay must understand that.
He's not coming here to negotiate. We must answer with the sword.
That's bloody suicide. You gamble with the lives of everyone within these walls.
He's just cranky because he didn't get
He named
the job.
me Sentinel.
He'll be back
I knew
after
this
a
would
nap.
happen. He cannot be trusted.
This is the bloody small council. Lord Ethan deserves to hear
Men
from
herregud, jag
all of
måste
us.
sluta klicka på den här.
A man may have two ears, but he cannot listen to two men talk at once.
The Bolton sigil is a flayed man. Force is the only thing they understand. Put every man who can hold a spear or crossbow on the wall, and make the bastard fill his boots with piss.
He would see it for the empty gesture that it is, and have us flayed. We must take a measured approach, my lord.
Gentlemen, please.
Gentlemen, please.
Thank the gods Mira has asked Lady Marjorie for her help. It's not too late for the Crown to intervene on our behalf, but we must have a plan if Mira's efforts are not successful. I trust Mira's judgment. I don't doubt she did everything within her power to help us.
We all must agree on the plan. We cannot leave until we have a consensus.
Ugh.
Why not make an offering for peace, my lord?
Yeah, the wisdom of the Citadel.
We can give the Boltons ironwood in exchange for their protection.
You must be mad. It's pure folly to just give away the only currency we have to bargain with.
Enough! My new sentinel favors a certain approach, and I agree. I shall use diplomacy with Lord Snow.
Yes, we will.
I would be foolish to pick a fight without negotiating first. I'll offer our allegiance, and try to reach a reasonable agreement.
If you aren't ready for a fight, you're bound to lose when one breaks out.
Ethan has made his opinion known, and you will respect his decision.
Forgive us, my lord. We are, of course, here to serve you, as we served your father.
Aye.
Well then, let's decide how we shall set the stage for Ramsay's arrival. Invite him into this hall, and meet him face to face, lord to lord.
Ramsay Snow is no lord. That's absurd. You meet him at the gate with as much force as we can muster. Make him wait. Let him gaze upon Ironrath. And when he enters, he'll know it's only because you allowed it.
Lord Ethan?
I will meet him in the Great Hall.
A wise move, my lord.
It's careless. Can't you see Tuttle is steering you wrong?
That's enough, Royland. Lord Ethan has given his command.
How many years have I served this house? I cannot listen to that bloody idiot anymore. Forgive me, my lord, but you are not ready to be lord of this house. You're likely to get us all killed.
Not another word.
Your father would not approve.
my lord.
Apologies, my son. I had expected better of him. But now that it is settled, we know what we must do.
Yeah.
You will meet Ramsay Snow in the Great Hall, and we will not offer our iron will.
And don't worry, Lord Ethan. I will stand beside you, where your sentinel belongs.
Then perhaps we should adjourn. We have to prepare the house.
Yes, we do. Why, yes.
There will always be those who question your leadership, which is why you need allies you can rely on. Family. Mira has done everything she can in King's Landing, but there are others who can help us. What about your brother, Asher?
You want to bring him back?
He's a skilled fighter, but what's more, he has the will to fight, a hunger for it. He always protected you and your sister.
Why would you bring him back after you exiled him?
He exiled himself. He has no desire to rule. Asher is volatile, but that is his strength too. Do you remember the miller's boy? How he tormented you? I wanted to intervene, but your father said Ethan must fight his own battles. But when Asher saw it, he didn't take a breath. He grabbed the miller's boy by the neck. That was his first instinct.
Oi.
Asher knocked out half the poor boy's teeth. Of course, your father was furious, but you were in danger and there was nothing else Asher needed to know. Asher does not hesitate.
He's a good man.
Acts, and we need that. You have many fine qualities, but you do not have that anger inside you.
I'm not like that, but I don't need to be, do I?
No, but you need someone who is standing beside you.
Asher bara, det fanns inget sånt fall. Jag vill inte ha han. Nej, jag tror det var han med fulla.
I'm trying to do what's best for this family. What this family needs. Ethan, let me send Malcolm to Essos.
Fine. Malcolm will go to Essos and bring Asher back.
Nej, det får sig. Man har inte fått veta hennes förnamn.
Thank you, Ethan. I'm glad you will let me do this.
Och sen finns det chans att man borde redan
Know
veta det.
that you never stand alone. You are a Forester. Mira stands with us, and she may be able to help us yet. Mira stands with
what? You should tell me what she stands with. Stands at... Ja. Vi avbryter där. Jag tänker inte spela... Eller... Hashtag YOLO. Let's continue. Jag hoppades bara på att det skulle ta slut nu. Men nej. Kolla en sak. Jag orkar inte riktigt igen. Pickity. Strange key. Det ser ut som att de bara kliade sig på rumpan.
Marjorie? Oh. Lady Marjorie is still with the king. I thought you'd want to know. Thank you.
Jaha, jag fick en nyckel.
Mira, look. The other day when you asked Lady Marjorie for help, I only spoke out of fear for her. I want to help you if there's anything I can do. Your poor family. I can't imagine how you must feel. You're sweet to offer, Sarah. Thank you. Lady Marjorie is always saying how important friends and allies are in King's Landing. Just know, I will be here for you if you ever...
Vi måste inte ställa er upp.
My lady, I'll leave you to talk. Are you all right, my lady?
He punched me, är det vad jag säger. Man vet aldrig.
The king was not inclined to offer help for your family. I'll need this mended.
Gods.
He said I was too easily swayed. And he reminded me that I am not yet his wife.
And slapped him.
I allayed his fear. For now. But it will be a long time before I can ask him for anything again.
Ooh.
Nothing I said could cheer him.
I'm so sorry, my lady. I should never have asked you for the king's help.
She did.
Understand, it was my mother's plan, not mine. I just hope you can find some way to forgive me.
This is simply not how things are done, Mira. Not in King's Landing.
I'm sorry, my lady.
Soon I will be queen, and maybe then I'll be in a better position to help you. But for now, we must both be cautious.
I must send a raven. I have to warn my family. If you'll excuse me, my lady.
Är det slut nu? Nej.
Milady.
It's the guy with the coal.
Begging your pardon, milady. I hope I didn't frighten you.
I'm glad to see you.
Thank you, milady. I hope you saw. I was right before. About Lady Marjorie and Queen Cersei. I just want you to know, I can help you if you'd like. And your family, if you're willing to trust me. I hear all sorts of things. Things that could be useful for you. Which is why you must trust me, milady. You need allies. Hopefully I've proven I can be useful to you.
I'm sorry. I really must go.
Please don't despair. I know people who... People who'd be willing to help you.
Akta! Jag vill att den här episoden tar slut nu. Jag orkar för trött för att säga någonting. Och då blir det ingen bra inspelning. Jag kommer aldrig klara av att spela in videos sent på kvällarna.
Where's Sir Royland? He should be here. The man values pride more than honor. We'll do without him. And without King's Landing. I know you'd hoped Mira could help us, but I'm confident we've enough strength of our own. Your men stand ready to act if needed.
The gods haven't favored us, have they?
My lord, remember our words. Iron from ice. From that which seems hopeless comes strength.
Ooh, fatso.
Isn't this a lovely pile of timber? Not the place I'd want to be if there was a fire.
Ironwood is near impervious to flame, my lord.
Is it?
May I introduce Lord Ramsay of House Bolton, son of Roose Bolton. Although a bastard, Lord Ramsay has the full authority of
Thank
the
you,
Warden
Lord.
of the...
That's enough. Who is this little boy? Is he lost?
Lord Ramsay, welcome to Ironrath.
Aren't you the little lord? Lord Whitehall told me you were young, but this... Look at you.
Jag hade rätt, han var ung. Jag trodde bara var att han såg kortare ut som han är.
A token for the new Warden of the North.
Let me guess. Forrester Ironwood.
Carved by our most skilled craftsmen.
Jag tror antingen mina hörlurar.
Doesn't look like much.
No one can match our skill.
Is that so? Not bad. Lord Whitehill, can your lot do this?
Given enough time, we could learn...
Given enough time, you could do a great many things. But not this, apparently. Look at that. More Foresters.
Lord Ramsay?
Come out where I can see you.
We really must focus on the business at hand.
Lord Ramsay, I understand you've come here for assurance of our fealty.
Fuck fealty. We came here for justice.
We'll get to your justice.
That's the few, fat man.
First, let's see you bend the knee to my father, Lord Bolton, Warden of the North. Words are wind. Anyone can say they're loyal.
My lord.
Ha! That wasn't so hard now.
Happiness.
Was it? Here's the thing. I don't care about your loyalty. The Crown, however, wants what you've got. Whatever you've been supplying the Starks for centuries. Ships, shields, chamber pots. I expect you'll do the same for us. My father has promised as much to the king. You wouldn't want to make him a liar, would you? That wouldn't reflect well on me.
No, Lord Ramsay.
That's a good little lord.
You can't trust a Forester. They murdered our men.
It was a Forester squire who did it. One Whitehill soldier dead. One Bolton.
Lord Whitehill is a liar. That's not how it happened.
Lad? A liar? He's a Whitehill. Then you welcomed me into your hall like a proper lord, hoping I wouldn't linger outside long enough to notice your pathetic little army. That sort of insolence from one of our loyal bannermen will not do. So I've come up with a solution that will benefit everyone.
Except you.
The Whitehills will be taking control of your ironwood from this day forward.
What?
What? The ironwood? But...
That is our livelihood.
Then you'd better well find another fucking job.
You can't do that.
Why not? You know something the Whitehills don't? We are talking about trees. You grow them, you cut them down.
We have loyal craftsmen who make the finest weapons. The Whitehills have no such craftsmen. Do you want ironwood for the next 5 years, or the next 50 generations?
The little lord does have a point. We'll try this. Lord Whitehill will take half of your ironwood, and we'll see who fares better.
But my lord...
Half of something is better than the nothing you had before. To ensure there's no trouble, Lord Whitehill will install a garrison of 20 men within your walls.
At Ironrath? That we cannot abide. Ethan!
They'll help maintain the king's peace. And make sure there's no more trouble.
We'll bar the gates!
Too late for that.
But they're ugly. Get new armor and come back.
You have a man you trust?
My son, Griff.
Griff will lead the garrison.
You have no right. Whitehills have no place here.
Lads, do make this visit worthwhile.
Please, Duncan, don't.
Look at this, little Forester. You're not frightened, are you?
Lord Ramsay, please.
And you? Are you Lord Ethan's older sister?
I'm his twin, my lord.
Ah, twins. Well, like the Queen and her brother. Well, hopefully not just like the Queen and her brother. I never had a sister. Always wanted one.
Enough, Lord Snow.
I have an idea. You'll come with me. You can be my highborn ward.
Lord Ramsay, that's enough.
Do you like hunting?
Let her go.
She's quite pretty, your sister. I suppose you can stay. Aren't you the bold lord?
What?
What have you done?
But I don't want a bowl, Lord.
Far too much trouble.
Ethan!
Well, that's one hell of a twist.
I think we've come to an understanding.
Wow, jag trodde verkligen.
I certainly feel better about all this.
What have you done?
However, the Foresters need to keep their end of the bargain. Take the boy as your board. No! Kill him if they give you any trouble.
What?
Lovely meeting all of you. We'll have to do it again sometime.
Somebody help him! Fetch the mace so quickly!
You brought this on yourself.
Mama!
Stop!
Don't let him take me!
Let it go!
Va, hur blev mamma till polis?
Ryan, please! Bring up Ryan!
Så många pratar samtidigt. Den här subtitlesen är förrände. What? That's... Wow. Man. Okej, ska vi bara kolla på det här.
Ethan sacrificed himself for us all. He saved Talia's life. He'll be remembered as Ethan the Brave.
This house needs a
Or the young.
Ethan named me Sentinel. I will lead this house.
My sister asked you to swear loyalty to her son, and you did it without flinching.
We can't let them hurt Ryan too. We have to stop them.
We do not stand alone.
Yes, we do.
There are those who will fight for us. Those who hold House Forrester above all other loyalties.
That man, the man with no finger,
until Ryan is home again, our house will not fall. We will be ready.
Nothing comes without a cost, my lady. Are you prepared for what might happen?
No. You and 54% stayed with Bowen. That one was a little obvious. Loyal to the king, freed Eric. Vad var det? Just den där snubben. Ja, men det är självklart den också. 59% match. Det känns som ett väldigt dåligt val som inte dog. Faktiskt. Relativt dåligt val som inte dog. Ja. Tack för att ni kollade. Det här blir nog den första väldigt långa episoden som jag har spelat in och kommer att spela in. Jag mår inget bra där. Jag är trött och hungrig och törstig på te och trött. Whatever. Hej då. Kolla på nästa avsnitt, I guess. Det kommer ta 11 år som det här avsnittet. Ha det gett. Hej då.